Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is, well, you know who this is. The Creative and Artistic Manifestation, and you are tuned in to the Angels in Politics broadcast. And always remember, you are the news. I really want to show you what's behind me. I don't know if they're still there. Oh no, they left. There were bunnies behind me, bunny rabbits. I don't know the difference between a rabbit and a bunny. I think they're the same thing, but maybe the bunny might be the smaller one. But there were two rabbits. Might be the mom and the pupil. So it's really nice to have them in their yard. They seem to be, free in traversing from yard to yard, house to house. But this seems to be their uh, primary location within these parts, my neighbors and our yard. So that's nice. First and foremost, I have a connection on LinkedIn. First and foremost, have you had your dinner? Okay, so you've had your lunch. That is nice. That is nice. I'm starting to and normally I don't do breakfast because of just a number of reasons, but now I've been, starting my morning off with a little bit of cereal in the morning, like these honey oats with granola, and then I add cacao powder on top of it. I mean, people are wondering, like, why would you be doing that? Cacao powder is great for you. It's an antioxidant. And I'm putting that in with hot water as well, drinking that along with my normal, body of water. Or bottle of water. It's not a body of water, but it does go into the body for sure. So, yeah, I've been doing that and, my normal oatmeal. So, around this time or approaching this time, I usually have my supper as well, but I'm not that hungry right now. So, I'm doing this video and then I'm going to go back to my room and see where that takes me. So, that's really what I want to speak to you about. It's been a few days since I've spoken to you, and I know a lot of you are wondering, like, why are you breaking out? I guess it's just that time. It's that time for. I can't really give you that reason, to be honest. I wash my face every day. I drink plenty of water. I spend time outdoors, but normally that shows that there's something within you that is coming to surface. So I'm with that. I'm with that. Um, So boom, yesterday, yeah, it was yesterday. I had a job interview with a company that uh, shall not be named, but it sounds really interesting. Um, Not necessarily the job itself, but what the startup is doing. And pardon me. So I spoke with this young lady, and she's a graduate of UPenn and has been a lawyer for a few years and started her own company and worked as a consultant. Like just did some super dope things as a young individual here in this beautiful nation of ours. And she asked me, typical questions. She seemed to be fairly conversational, at least in my opinion. But she asked me about myself, and one of her questions were, tell me about your fellowship that you were in, and the tech fellowship is how I was referred to the job. Um, but then she goes into like, what gets you going in the morning? Tell me what are you passionate about? And I kind of chuckled to myself. It's like, what am I passionate about? You don't know who you're talking to. And clearly she didn't know who she's talking to. That's why she was interviewing me. So it's hard to put into words, even though I have plenty to say about it. It's hard to provide it in a succinct and brief manner, in a concise, narrative. And that is something that I am working on, learning, and you know, in in so many words, I let her know that I'm passionate about personal development, self development, improvement, aligning yourself with your purpose, being intentional with everything that you do, being an active participant in the universal laws or flows of nature, and being aware of your spiritual gifts, and understanding that you are an integral piece to this universal puzzle, and you are perfection, and you are a superhero once you're aware of the the power that's within, the divinity that's within, the creative potential that you have, or the artistic potential that you have, the power to be so the power of discipline that you have to fully awaken and fully step into your role as a leader, as a as God, the God that is within you. And I talk about that, and I don't know how she took that, and I didn't say everything like that, but I'm pretty sure she was like, oh, wow, you seem like you got a lot going on. And it is true, I mean, I went into, like, what gets me up in the morning. Homegirl, my alarm gets me up in the morning at the top of the morning, 5 something every morning. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I didn't go into the meditation, but it's like, homegirl, I'm on that. And that's really none of your business, but I'm going to let you know because I'm pretty transparent. When I say pretty transparent, I mean radically so. The yoga is going down every morning. The prayer, the scripture is going down every morning. Do you feel what I'm saying? Like, and not because I feel like, oh, this is just something that is a part of the day. It is a necessity. These are the building blocks. These are the fundamentals to propel me into that role of being the conductor that I am, being the the cheerleader that I am, being the I don't even have the term for it because I don't want to be confined to terms. You can provide me with whatever that is, the consultant or the creative or the curator or the person who provides color, the text, the one who provides texture, who can peel back the layers, who can add layers to your life, the one who can, whatever the case may be. I'm limitless. I'm limitless. And that's not because it's anything to do with me. It's because I'm aware of what God has in store. I'm aware of God's plan. I'm aware of, you might make plans and God laughs, but that shouldn't stop you from making plans. We want God to laugh. Construct your own narrative. Figure out what is important in your life and prioritize your life accordingly. If family is the most important, then make sure your family is first. If the love of your family, if giving to the community, if building community, if do you understand what I'm saying? If you start to learn and build your life around love and thankfulness and forgiveness and humility. Humility is a big one because that means you lower the ego, you dissolve the ego. The ego never goes away, and you don't want your ego to go away. The ego is an integral part to who you are. But putting your ego aside, your pride aside, so you can be open, so you can express your vulnerabilities, so you can ask for help, so you can put yourself in a secondary role or inferior role or behind the scenes role or the role where you're not being the one who's always in front of people and in control of things. Do you understand? So being of optimal service is how you work hand in hand with with grace, with mercy, with humility, and that's how God can use you. That's how the universe can use you. That's how, you know, a lot of your friends, they don't want to know it all. Like, they're aware that you have so much to say, right? When you go to the workplace, they could care less that you think you know it all, because if you did, you wouldn't be working in this motherfucker, right? So, I mean, that's the truth. The truth is, like, are you here to be of service? Are you here to be to be accountable of your responsibilities as a mother, or as a father, as a brother, as a sister, as a son, as a partner, as a wife, as a husband, as a girlfriend, as a boyfriend, as a friend, as a lover, you feel what I'm saying? So that's pretty much where I'm at right now with it, and it's getting pretty dark outside. We've had some rain for the past week. I don't know, like, are we living in Seattle or something? But, like, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it because the summer, I think the first day of summer starts this Saturday, maybe. And it's going to be one for the books, 2020. Namaste and namaskar.